that is the best bet for them. And even though Margil picked off Deadly a few times, overall it did not look very cohesive. आधे से आधा time it looked like अपने executes को काफी rush कर रहे हैं, and they didn't use their utility that well. So I think Lethal kind of played into RG's hands by going fast. Actually in the rounds they played slow, they did much better, but उसके बाद भी rounds close out करने के लिए they didn't use the utilities. एक round I think wall भी नहीं use किया, तो yeah, it was not a great attacking half from Lethal as I expected from them.
Coordination issues भी आपने point out करे, काफ़ी moments में हमको नज़र आ रहे थे. But lighting first आपसे जानना चाहूँगा, individual performances की बात करते हैं, because यहाँ पे Lethal esports की जैसे हम we talked about before as well, completely एक Indian roster हमको देखने को मिलती है. Who was that one lad जिस पे आपकी नज़रें गई थी कि भाई ये थोड़ा और अच्छा perform कर सकते हैं?
ऐसा नहीं है कि he should perform bit more, but I'm very impressed by how Rossi played the whole game, because just by his utility and वो कैसा अपना resurrection use कर रहा था by in crucial situations and the walls and the sacrifices he did for the team, even though he was fragging a lot. I think Rossi played a great game, but overall I think Keltuzar we expect a lot from him, and I think he should show up for the next games.
भाविन आपसे जानना चाहूँगा, since you pointed out the fact कि double duelist का भी comp यहाँ पे खेला गया था and Lethal just got baited kind of by reckoning the entire time. ऐसी composition को counter करने के लिए what could have been the best possible agent select?
I mean agents तो आप लोग को
the fact कि double duelist का भी comp यहाँ पे खेला गया था and Lethal just got baited kind of.
नहीं मालूम हो सकते थे because it's a new team, but they could have played a bit slower. जो उन्होंने किया भी कुछ rounds, I think even in the starting rounds they played a bit slower. They could have taken map control. जानते कि reckoning का कहाँ पे fight हो रहा था, because I think Lucia got caught off guard a lot of times at A main. So if they know either reckoning is fighting A main or B main, वही कर रहे थे उन लोग for majority of the half. So getting that info and making a quick call based on that could have worked out for Lethal, because वो info gather करने के बिना अगर आप blind fight कर रहे हो, then I think that is what was harmful to them. So if they just played a bit slow, gathered info of where reckoning was fighting, because reckoning बहुत obvious कर रहा था कि हाँ हम तीन यहाँ fight कर रहे हैं या तो हम तीन यहाँ fight कर रहे हैं, तो it could have been a much easier half for Lethal. And but I think props to Reckoning on their attack actually, because they played really well in terms of their composition. They farmed their orbs. They made sure कि Phoenix wall डालने के पहले there was a jet smoke, even if it's a small detail, but so that the Phoenix does not get picked off by the Opper. They used a jet smoke so that पूरा wall cover करता है. तो they were pretty much in sync on their attacking half, and I think out of all at least 3 बार तो Phoenix का ult आया था, 3 to 4 times on the attacking half itself. So I think Reckoning played their attacking side really well, but Lethal had a lot of gaps they could have exploited on Reckoning's defense.
जी चलिए अभी हम लोग हमारे MVP के ऊपर नज़र डालेंगे इस गेम के, और मैं आपसे जानना चाहूँगा आपके थॉट्स ऑन दैट one individual player from this team. खासतौर से हमारे Move Fearless MVP रहते हैं, which is in collaboration with our starring partners Philips OneBlade, और इस मैच के लिए रहेंगे Yoya, जिन्होंने ACS 334 kills 22 deaths 13 damage per round 203. We have seen these like जितने भी हमारे duelist हैं स्टेज पे भी दिखाया, सब ने बहुत परफॉर्मेंस अच्छी दिखाई है. इनके बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
I'd say Phoenix in Pearl is very annoying to play against, and just by the fact that Hiwaya was using his ultis and then using his utility in proper way and being strong in his aim, he did a great job.
भाविन आपसे जानना चाहूँगा ये योया और फ्लैबन का जो हमको कोलैबोरेटिव प्ले देखने को मिला, इट एट अ सर्टेन पॉइंट लुक्ड वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग. हाउ डू यू ब्रेक अ डुओ लाइक दिस दैट इज ऑलवेज स्टिकिंग टुगेदर, और आपको पता है ये बहुत परेशान कर रहे हैं?
No, I think they played well around their team. ऐसा नहीं था कि इनमें से कोई भी more or less की जाके solo peak करके fight ले रहे. They were trying to play around the team even on the attacking and defensive half. So that was good. But I think there were some things जैसे कि सामने वाले का Phoenix है तो they are going to flash peek an angle. So you can stay anti-flash and then peek them with an op. Some little plays like that can help you out a lot. So I think that is something I didn't get to see from Lethal, where कि obvious चीज़ें से एक राउंड उन लोग एमएन कंटेस्ट कर रहे थे, but they got flash both times, so it becomes a bit obvious वो टाइम पे कि यार Phoenix flash है तो
थोड़ा सा रुक के
थोड़ा सा रुक के you guys can fight that area. But yeah, apart from that I think they played well as a team for now, but देखते हैं नेक्स्ट मैप में क्या होता है.
एग्जैक्टली नेक्स्ट मैप की भी थोड़ी देर में आपसे बातचीत करूंगा, बट उससे पहले इस मैप का अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं कि एक ऐसा मोमेंट जो आपको लगा यार ये तो बहुत ही बढ़िया था, द मूव फियरलेस मोमेंट ऑफ मैप 1, लाइटिंग फास्ट.
I'm not entirely sure, but I would say overall, how Deadly played those rounds, where he held those backsides and fought from tower. Those were very nice rounds to win, and for a team, for a close half, it's ultimately it's advantageous for the team itself. So
Yeah.
props to him.
True. बाबन आपके लिए?
I think अभी जैसे हम लोगों ने highlight में देखा the Sova ult along with the pull, that was a really nice combination. तो जो भी player वहाँ पे रहेगा अटक जाएगा, and Hurts वहाँ पे अटक गया. So that was really good. And for me, the constant off farming was actually by reckoning on attack was really impressive on the Phoenix. Yeah.
ये बिल्कुल IGL वाले आंसर्स दिए आपने. कोऑर्डिनेटेड प्लेस पॉइंट आउट करा है, टीम की सिनर्जी पॉइंट आउट करेगी किस तरह से टीम ने फंक्शन किया. दैट इज लाइक द बिग ब्रेन आंसर्स वी एक्सपेक्ट फ्रॉम हेलरेंजर हिमसेल्फ. लेकिन चलिए अब अगले मैप की बात करते हैं. असेंट आने वाला है, रेकनिंग esports का पिक रहेगा एंड दे आर ऑलरेडी गोइंग ऑन इनटू द मैप विद एन एडवांटेज. अगर आप रेकनिंग है तो आपके दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है, एंड इफ यू आर लीथल तो आप कैसे सोचेंगे माइंडसेट के बारे में? ये मेरे को दोनों आंसर्स आपसे चाहिए.
I think अगर मैं reckoning हूँ तो for me I cannot get ahead of myself. मेरे को हर round पे focus करना है, take it round by round, take it according to the situation. And अगर मैं lethal हूँ, I need to like honestly I need to play around the opposition's composition and stop giving. मतलब I know अगर आपको लग रहा है कि आपका shooting strong है तो you go for those duels sometime, but I think they are overdoing it a bit. And I think I would play around the composition and play with the team a lot more than they are doing right now. It doesn't feel cohesive to me. It felt like, you know, in parts they are playing as a team and in parts they just play for themselves.
Yeah.
So I think if I am lethal, I'll see what the composition the opponent has and how we can beat them as a team as opposed to what I can do individually for the team.
वो राउंड बाय राउंड विन कंडीशन